Mainsaver's powerful query tools give you complete control over visibility for assets and work order history, inventory management, cost trends, and more, so you can make intelligent, data-driven maintenance and operations decisions. This video will demonstrate how to use queries in the Assets module, but the same procedures apply to every module with a main grid. By default, each main grid will display all the data that the user has access to. To customize the view with a new query, start by selecting the Filter button in the toolbar. The Create Query window will appear. Use the topmost section to define the criteria that records must meet. If a record does not meet the defined criteria, the query will filter it out of the results. The rows in this section indicate types of data stored by records in the module. For each row, select an operator and enter a value to match each record against. If a data type should not affect the query's results, do not edit any of the row's fields and skip to the next row. If the selected operator checks for empty or null values instead of an input value, you can leave the value field blank. Rows have AND relationships with each other, so the query will only include records that meet every row's criteria. In this case, the query will only include assets that contain AW in their asset numbers and have a non-null asset location. After defining the criteria, define how the query should sort its results. Select the data type to sort by and whether the sort should occur in ascending or descending order. Next, enter a unique name for the query and select whether to create it as personal or global. Only you can use personal queries, while any user can use global queries. Finally, select the Save button. To use the query, select it from the drop-down in the top left corner of the page. The main grid will now only display records that meet your query's criteria, ordered based on your sort settings. If you would like to record and report the results of a query, you can save them to a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. Start by selecting the Export button in the toolbar. Next, select the location to save the spreadsheet to. Optionally, enter a custom file name. Finally, select the Save button. The spreadsheet will begin downloading. Once it has completed, you can open it in any program that has support for Microsoft Excel spreadsheets.